Taipei, Tianmu Arena. Andela jumps as well with Alec Brown. Nixon coming up with first possession. Andela trying to come up with a rebound. And now here come the Pilots. Well, Milner finding Artino, goes in with a simple teardrop, and that's how quickly Pilots refraining from giving any second chance opportunity points. As now Lutsen Chang goes in, and that's going to be another quick 2 points in for the Pilot. Post up against Andela. Lutsen Chang finds Alec Brown. He'll find this one. There you have it. The very first Sanford show. Side interior defense of both Alec Brown and Will Artino will make it very difficult for SCA to get points in the paint. As, oh my goodness! Guanlan trying to go back door. Nixon in the help side. Chun trying to hesitate, now pulls up inside the paint and beautifully tucked away from the mid-range. Choke slam. Nixon tries a three, that's not going to go. Nixon trying to recover, good hands there by Milner. And Milner finishing under intense pressure. Paint entry down low to Artino, going right at Andela. Twisting, turning, going in. Oh, baby! Bit of old school for Chinese Taipei's William Artino. Now Nixon puts it on, and what a response there. High eye ready. Well, they turn it over now. Davenport's got it. Trying to go up against Alec Brown. Little Euro step action. And he's able to make it a 4-0 run for SCA. Basketball from the champions of Hong Kong, China. Lutsen Chang down the middle. Bumps and finishes. Sweet like string music. Let's turn it over. But they give it back to the... Oh, they give it right back. Another kick out. Lutsen Chang in the corner. Here we go. And Sanford Cho. Sopa. Right to the bucket. Kwan Tayo. Back to Alec Brown. The paint goes in. No problem this time. Extending it to a 14-point lead. Alvin Sang. Heavy defense coming from the backcourt. This is a take by Davenport. Nice dunk down. And that's better basketball from South China Athletic. The paint with Andela. But now they have to defend. There's Lin. Lin goes in. Well, a lot of contact. Felt he should have gotten that one. Pressure. Pilots have a man down. Sang. Wrap round. Missed it. Davenport offensive rebound. And it won't go, but the tip-in is good. Tonight here for SCA. That's the first time tonight we've seen it. Jackie Lee from downtown. Well, Chingay War, Yiga, Sanford Cho. Well, here we go. Davenport. Wow. Elevated. Not going to go. Davenport fights for it. But Pilots come up with it. Milner just goes straight to the bucket. It's way too easy. Pilots defense has been very tough tonight. Big offensive rebound. Kwan Tayo. Lin. Another one. Yes, sir. Sanford aggressively coming out and showing on the bull screen. SCA going for a three, just can't drop. Andela, offensive board. Second time tonight. Now Joe Morrison tries the three-pointer. That time a little too short. Sang wants to run. Nice little step through now. They go on a 4 run. This is very positive from forcing turnovers. Well, they force another one. Now it's going to be a 6-0 run. So Sai's going to finish this. There you have it. 15-point deficit. Very spirited behavior right now and play. But Kwan Tayo, well, Sanford Cho. There you have it. Sang trying to work here. Penetrates. Probably could have gone up for a layup. This is good ball movement. And that's excellent. And as they would say in Causeway Bay, Chang. Little slip screen action coming from William Artino. Very well defended by Nixon. Sai wants to run. Sai finishes. Now that's another 5-0 run. This is what I said in the pregame. South China Athletic will play very quickly. Nixon gambles. Brown pulls up for 15. And the gamble doesn't pay off. You've got to keep running pick and roll scenarios. Try and find Glenn Yang. Andela sets it. There you have it. Much better basketball. And that's what I'm talking about. Sai Choi Kwan trying to find Glenn Yang. Time is running down. Yang calling for a clear out. Pulls up in the mid-range. And that's BEA beautiful. Plus league champions. The greatest Sanford Cho team in East Asia. Well, now they're equal on points in the paint. Both teams. Lutsen Chang. Bumps. No foul called. South China Athletic have numbers. Davenport. Oh, baby! me? Are you kidding me? Have mercy on the transition defense. As now Artino wants to bully his way in. Brown just repays the favor. Alec Brown. Still a 14-point lead though. Nixon trying to force his way in the paint. Finds Glenn Yang, three in the corner, and that's BEA beautiful basketball. Under 4 minutes to go in the second quarter. This game, considering it's an 11-point lead, has been much better. There's the alley-oop, the connection made by Will Artino. Keeps the possession alive. Davenport tries to fight for it. Luxin Chang comes up with it. Tries a pump fake and finishes. High IQ. Coast Pilots making a change coming into the lineup now is Chun Li Sheng. Double teaming. Artino goes in. Well, you got to double team him. He's one of the top centers here in East Asia. You can't allow him to have the free space. Yang fires another three. And clutch Yang time. Down here for Calvin Sang. Yang pump fakes. Pulls up from 15. Mid-range. Yang time. Missed a high pump fakes. Good defense by Davenport. And nearly beat it, but comes up with a rebound. But the tip-in is good by William Artino. Now we're into 10 on the shot clock. Sang has Ndella. Davenport, someone's got to shoot it here. Davenport goes in under intense pressure. And Rodrigo Ndella. Still a 12-point lead though to the Pilots. Oh, too tough inside the paint. Ball quickly put away. Make that the fourth one. Been told, not just Pilots fans. Great take by Justin Liu. Finishing inside the paints. Well, good hands by Calvin Sang. He's going to be able to cut this down here. Beautiful basketball. Pilots defense has been very good so far. Glenn Yang. Oh, beautiful move by Glenn Yang. Running circles. Chun goes in. Oh, he misses, gets his own rebounds. Finds Artino. And Alec Brown finishes. Wants the one, but nothing given. How much are going to get foul time? Oh, I missed them both again. Well, there you go. Quad line. Working with Kevon Davenport. Aggressive defense from Pai-Yao Chung. Yang pulls up long two. Again, remaining clutch. Not out of it yet. Low now penetrates. Pump fakes. Goes in, now cuts it back down to a 10-point deficit. Pilots now want to pile pressure. He finds Brown, one extra pass. Pai-Yao Chung, little reverse slam. But every great team has their inconsistency some days from the free throw line. Glenn Yang, he's been on fire so far tonight and remains clutch. Nice tempo quickly. Pai-Yao Chung not necessarily a three-point threat as Glenn Yang a few steps back. Seconds winding down, but Jackie Lee going straight to the bucket. That's the Sanfen Da. The one-on-one ability of these players for the Pilots is good. It's Choi, well, responding. Pai-Yao Chung tries a Euro step. Artino, good night. The William Artino. Artino finding Kwatan Yo. Nice penetration. Nice layup, unable to finish. Artino, teardrop. And Big Man goes in for the follow-up. That's going to remain possession to SCA. Final seconds. Davenport trying to step through. And just able to finish. Back to a 12-point deficit. This team just so hungry. Playing in the BCL Asia East matters so much. Cedric Milner, well, that's B. Sang kicks out in the corner. Wide open three. Wow, game on indeed. Under 7 minutes left. Milner. Mashed up by Sai Choi Kwan. Little teardrop. And Milner time. Kwan Tai-Yo finding Will Artino. Oh, great save by Luxin Chang. Are you kidding me? Artino finding Chun. Time winding down. Well, great take in the end, a beautiful layup. But like I said, if you take away the first quarter, this game has been relatively competitive between these two. Lutsen Chang, Tito comes in. Oh, it's just way too easy. Chun on a run. Now Milner. Kicks out in the corner, finds Chun. There you have it. Another San Fun Show. It's 24 seconds. Because the Pilots on Sunday will be in action domestically in the Plus League. And Lutsen Chang. Well, time winding down here in the shot clock. Good defense by Ken Lin. Chun comes away. Here we go. Here we go. Well, maybe not enough elevation on the dime, but still. Dixon finds another three. This time gets it. As he beats Central, Puyallup Pilots have done a magnificent job. Basketball fans, we're going to get a post-game interview with the player of the game. And remember, you can join both teams at the post-game press conference.